Do you make friendships just so that you can gain things in life? Or do you make friends for happiness or other reasons? In the show Big Brother, making friends and communicating is a huge part of the game. Some might lie, some might deceive just to gain your trust and to get your vote. But this game shows us how people really act when money is on the line. My speech today, I want to talk about how friendships and communication are a key aspect in the show Big Brother. Let me give you a little history about the show. The first version of Big Brother was broadcasted in 1999 in the Netherlands and was created by John de Mol. In July of 2000, it was purchased by CBS for $20 million. There have been a total of 17 seasons, and to date, there have been a total of 558 episodes. One of the main aspects of the series are the live feeds. Viewers can view inside the house at any time. The live feeds have been a part of the series since the beginning, initially being offered as a free service during the first season. From the second season onward, a subscription to the live feed has been required, with the price ranging each year. Now I want to explain a little bit more about the show itself. Um, there are groups of strangers that are forced to live together as housemates, and during the time in the house together, they are completely isolated from the outside world. They are constantly watched and forced to work together, and in the end, they're just trying to win the prize money, the $500,000. Contestants are continuously monitored by television cameras and audio microphones. Um, each season lasts about 3 months. They usually typically have 10 contestants living in each house. The contestants must form friendships and relationships quickly. They're required to vote every so often to remove one person at a time from the house. Communication is key in their survival or to their demise. Big Brother shows how people react when they're forced to live in close confinement with people of different backgrounds. But why in America do we to love to watch shows like this? I believe that it's because of the drama and the communication. We as Americans can relate to how the contestants are feeling. We love to see anger, surprise, fear, and to watch people overcome obstacles. In our society, we love to watch other people's lives because it makes us look into our own lives. The viewers also have the opportunity to see how a person reacts when put in those types of conditions. In the show, there's a place called the Diary Room where contestants can go to talk privately about their emotions, their strategies, and even their thoughts about the other people in the house. They are not permitted to use internet, phone, television, or have any communication with the outside world. Contestants have regularly scheduled interactions with the show's host on eviction night. The host will give directions to the players, and in turn, the players are supposed to figure out how to vote someone out without hurting their chances to win. In the show, there are so many different feelings and emotions that are happening. With money on the line and people constantly around each other, there's going to be a lot of different kinds of listening and a lot of different communication happening. But are they really paying attention to what they're saying to each other, or are they just pretending to listen? Do you think they're listening to your problems, and are they doing it just to get you to convey in them to be your friend? There is so much happening in 3 months' time, and communication is going to be a huge part while living in the house, especially with 9 other people. With you not having any contact with the outside world, you're going to have to communicate with everyone just to feel normal or stay sane. Even if you don't like that person, you're going to have to communicate with them one way or another. I also think body language is a way to know if someone is telling the truth, whether they like you or they're mad at you or they're just downright pretending to like you. There are different types of personalities, how they communicate with each other, and even how they're raised and brought up. You'll see a lot of that in the show. The strangers that are forced to live together, not everyone is going to be a great communicator. Not everyone is going to like you or want you to win, but it makes the show for some really good drama. There are games that are played to see who will become what's called a head of household. The head of household is the position of supreme power, and you have control in the house. The head of household is selected each week during the live show. The winner of head of household is free from threat of eviction. They receive perks such as getting their own private bedroom, but they're also faced with the decision to nominate 2 of their house guests for eviction. The show has a lot of twists and turns to get the contestants to react differently. They want you to make bonds with your friends, to make strategies, and to ultimately help you win the money. I want to talk to you about the 6 stages to friendship which apply to this show. They are role limited interaction, friendly relations, moves towards friendship, nascent friendships, stabilized friendships, and waning friendships. These steps allow contestants from the show to either form bonds or make enemies, but that's just how the show works. When contestants first arrive, they're feeling each other out. They want to see who they like, who they can trust. The next step is making friendships with people you think you're going to get along with best. That just might go along with the type of person you are or the type of person they are. Throughout their lives, the show really shows who your friends are going to be or not. Are they just using you to get a vote, or are they just using you to get to the money? In the end, the person you trust could end up being a really good friend, or they can just be someone you spent 3 months with on the show. Really, that's it. I hope now that you have a better understanding how communication plays a huge role in everything we do, including this reality TV show, which was called Big Brother. Technology and communication is always going to continue to grow, and so will our appetites for drama and different forms of reality TV. This form of entertainment is just the beginning of what is to become in the future. In our society, we're always looking for something new, especially when it gives us an inside look into someone else's personal lives. As we grow in America, so will our need for new entertainment.